Welcome back to Drafting Out Loud. Here we are for another slow draft someday, winding down a lot of our slow drafts at this point. Here we are, 10 minutes left, round 14. We've had Chig fall over 10 picks, over a round past his ADP. He is falling just a tad, probably just because of the Stefan Diggs signing. That being said, I don't think he's one of the biggest fallers. We're going to check our leverage lab, specifically our underdog market movers, see if he is falling down the board or not. I don't think he is. At least not like, again, not a significant person falling down the board. Injured, 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 injured. Might not have a route. Injured. Might not have routes. Might not have any routes. Blew a one pass block. Couldn't catch the ball. Injured, maybe? Maybe not. Might not have routes. Bites people. Can't throw the ball, but was a first round pick. Unknown and injured. So that's what it takes to get into the fallers list, which Chig Okonkwo was not on the fallers list. I think we just got to say thank you for the fall and just take it, even though like there's Terrence Ferguson here who we like a lot. He's never getting up to 145 probably. We have a crap ton of Terrence Ferguson already. This is a bet on our Washington thing, which we already got two players on that team anyways. We do have a Ram as well, by the way. But we're not able to kind of stack anything up. We're just going to take the ADP value. Terrence Ferguson is kind of stuck here at 168, I believe. I don't think he's on the risers list, is he? There's Diggs, by the way. Where'd he go? So I saw him. I saw Diggs. There he is. Kyron Williams rising up. Okay. JCM still rising up. Okay, there we go. We're just going to take Chig and enjoy the ADP value there. Maybe Terrence Ferguson makes it back to us. Travis Hunter would be nice. The next pick. Ryan Flournoy would be nice with the next pick also. Terrence Ferguson, I'd take it if it got to us. We already have 5 running backs. You know who would maybe be nice on this one is Zach Charbonnet. Late season hammer, because we got an ugly running back room. He might get back to us depending on seeing what's going on over here. So we're going to say Zach Charbonnet, something like this. I don't think Travis Hunter makes his way back. Jaden Blue. A lot of interesting plays here for this next pick, I think. Getting a sixth running back on this team probably makes sense considering we only have like one starter, kind of. Maybe two. Right, we got a little bit of. Should we get the whole Washington backfield on this team? We might need to. Where did our. So we got Brock Bowers on this one, and whenever we get Brock, the rest of it, the team just, it gets tough. We didn't overdraft QB. First round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. What is this, like sixth round? Oh, sixth round, seventh round, something like that. Then eighth round, ninth round, 10th round. Just hitting on those like mad 13th, 14th, maybe. And now, no, he's 14th. I lost count somewhere there. But you can see this is like hardcore zero RB here. We definitely need more RBs on this team, and they got 4-4-5-5 at running back. This guy needs more running backs too. He's drafting them pretty hardcore. Also, let's see here, 140. He got taken up here at 149. Okay, we'll figure out the next pick from here, but I guess just get like we'll hope Zach Charbonnet keeps on falling. Problem is that Alvin Kamara is falling now too, so it might be tough to get Zach Charbonnet. Who knows? We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We got 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left on this one. We better do this one as well. We got TJ Hawk. There goes Trent Ferguson, one pick ahead of us. We definitely would have taken him. We only have one tight end in Dalton Kincaid, so it's not even like a hardcore running back room. Ouch, we got Jaden Higgins on this one. Won't want. That's super unfortunate there. Let's see. We are looking. We're no more running backs in this team, considering we're already down one wide receiver on this team. Kind of down. Yeah, we're looking very ugly at wide receiver. We're not looking great at tight end either. Some ugly teams here a little bit. Like just construction wise, they're going to be a little tough to get through. I think TJ Hawkinson is the right pick here, considering this guy has only one tight end also. And then we'll figure out our next pick from there. It could be a ton of players, and all of them would be totally okay. We might have to just stick with two QBs or like a late round QB with our Las Vegas thing, maybe. We're gonna go TJ Hawkinson here. Get the tight end, which is what we really need. Speaking of tight ends, look what we got queued up here. Tons of tight ends. We got Evan Ingram at the top of it because of Bo Nix. We also have Charlie Kolar and David Njoku because of Justin Herbert. And Kolar's kind of moving up the boards a little bit due to him getting lots of first team reps and actually resting while Omarion Hampton did not. I'm kind of interested in that as my third tight end. We probably do need a third tight end. We can go like Bully. That's not Bully. It's just like, big Los Angeles Chargers thing going on here with this team. Or we like, really, it's kind of like one of these two here. We already have the upside in Terrence Ferguson. I feel like maybe the Charlie Kolar pick is the better pick here. And then we have Kayshon Boutte and Jaylen Noel here. And I think most people would go Noel because of what's going on with Jaden Higgins getting hurt, like we saw in the last draft. But I kind of think that Kayshon Boutte is the right play here. Why do I think that? If he stays in New England, it's a Denver back stack, or bring back, sorry. And if he gets traded, he could get traded to Houston, where it would be a Green Bay bring back. So I kind of feel like Kayshon Boutte might be the right play here as opposed to Jaylen Noel. But I'm not 100% sure which one is the right one on this team. We still have an hour left for this one. I'm thinking about waiting because that's almost till the end of the day if I wait. And then I can kind of figure out what Houston does if they actually make a move quickly here, which they could. We're getting close to the beginning of the regular season, and moves kind of got to go fast and furious at this point in time. We do have Jordan Tyson on this team, who's going to be out for the beginning. We did overdraft him here on this one. That being said, we do have some strong wide receiver plays. Apparently, Pittman's got something going on, but he should be back, hopefully. And Harris, I guess, is maybe injured too, but I couldn't find anything on that one. But I was listening to someone else. They mentioned he was injured. We're gonna actually pause on this one. I'm thinking Kolar and Boutte, but we're gonna wait until a little bit later. We'll take Kolar most likely, and then we'll see if there's some news on this Houston thing. So we're not gonna pick that one just yet. Next one here, we have Dontavian Winks and Hunter Henry. So Hunter Henry, I think, makes a lot of sense. We only have one tight end. It is 8 picks past ADP. We do have Drake May, but we do have Drake May already stacked with AJ Brown, and we only have 4 wide receivers. That being said, our first 2 picks were wide receiver, as well as, like, what is that, our 5th and something pick? Parker Washington, our fifth pick here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it? Yeah, he was our fifth pick, all the way over here. Really pulling him up on this one, which I think was okay. That being said, we are definitely got another like zero hero RB thing, and Cam Scatabo isn't looking the greatest right now. Based on kind of like not getting as much usage as you'd hope or getting kind of subbed in. We're hoping that's more of a preseason thing. If it is, we might be okay. But I think we need to rely on Trey McBride just like carrying us home at tight end. Hunter Henry's been mixing in with the number 2 team, which is a little bit concerning also. And there are tight ends later on. No, there's not, because did he get taken? He did right here. There are not tight ends later on that we like. There are, but not the one that we'd be hunting for. Also, Dontavian Wicks is really the last call for a stack with Jalen Hurts, unless we want to go Hollywood Brown at the end of the draft, which I don't think we're going to do. We're going to take Dontavian Wicks here, who is still kind of slowly creeping up the boards. And that way we do have all three of our QBs. This is a weird team just because we got Trevor Lawrence 15 picks past ADP. It just kind of makes everything a little funny. But it's important to kind of not make every team the same. So maybe other people that have Drake May and Jalen Hurts don't make it through because something catastrophic there, whether it's short or long term. And having Trevor Lawrence on the team is what gets you through. Or, again, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence don't get through, or Drake May or Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence don't get through. But having that third QB does get a team through while no one else gets those teams through. But we're gonna go with Dontavian Wicks here. It gives us our fifth wide receiver. We're gonna we don't have a lot of Trey McBride, so it also makes sense to just rely on him, right? Like if he just like explodes, which is I think kind of unlikely, but if he does, let's bet on him on this team that he does truly explode. And so we're gonna go Dontavian Wicks for the stack. Boom. I do feel good about that pick there. We do have to figure out tight end. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. This is one of our late round tight ends we like, and Michael Mayer. We have a 3. This is the last round on this one. 3, 5. Another Cam Scatabo anchor running back room. Not feeling the greatest about those right now. I think it's interesting to do something like that, but hopefully, like someone in here. Hopefully, I'm getting a good amount of points from someone in here. Although I guess he's coming back from an injury right now. There's some talk about him not being as strong of number 1 as you'd expect. Josh Jacobs just came back, but I think Marshall Lloyd is still a good handcuff because he's healthy, and how Green Bay's deploying their backfield historically, at least recently. We're very strong, kind of strong wide receiver. Okay, so yeah, we took another. Okay, so I don't know if Mayer's the right pick on this one, truthfully, based on what we're looking at. We already have Brock Bowers, Jake Ferguson, and we are looking slightly weak at running back and slightly weak at wide receiver. We have 1, 2, 3 early season wide receivers. Keenan Allen might get a good amount of play considering Alec Pierce is down and Tyler Warren is down right now. That being said, the most recent update sounds like it's not going to be a long-term thing. He should be back for the regular season. I do think this is like it's either a wide receiver or running back we need to go for. The running backs this far down are pretty darn ugly. But Jordan James might be interesting. We do have like 1, 2. Do we have Jalen? We don't have we don't even have Jalen Hurts, but we got both Devonta Smith and Mekhi Lemon on the team. Okay. We don't, yeah, whatever. Interesting play there. I know that I'm going for it all, I think. I think Chris Bell is an interesting play. He's already back practicing, which wasn't expected. Is he on the risers list? I wouldn't be surprised if he was. He's not on the risers list. Where's Juwan Johnson going? I think I saw his name on here somewhere. Right there. Up 4 picks. Okay. Which one are we on this one? Chris Bell, I think, is a risky play here, but I think he maybe gives us another upside play, which is interesting also. I was going to say did he get taken? Yeah, Fields got taken just before. So like maybe if Fields was there, we'd take him for a bring back on Dallas. That's not going to happen. I think we got to just lean on our 2 tight ends here, considering what we have at running back and wide receiver. I think we're going to take Chris Bell on this one and shoot for the moon, hoping that one of Lemon, Concepcion, Hunter, Flournoy, or Bell like hit in a huge way. And so it's Chase, Smith, and Allen kind of getting us points at the beginning with Flournoy maybe, and Concepcion maybe getting some points as well. But really, I think it's Chase, Smith, and Allen that we're relying on. And then hopefully one of these other guys or 2 of these other guys like hit and like give us massive points to drag along our running back room. Let's just do it. Boom. Chris Bell, welcome to the team. One more. Last one here. Cam Scanabo is available. We did pass up on him we're just trying to get unique on this one. We're just gonna keep on trying to get unique on this one. I think we're gonna get a wide receiver here on this team. And again, we're just gonna try to get unique. Let's go to our leverage lab. Bijan Robinson is our first pick. Do we have any with Terry McLaurin? We do have one with Terry McLaurin. Here's our team with Terry McLaurin. Looks like a pretty good team overall, if you ask me. Hey, we got Keenan Allen on this one, probably like a last round pick. Jaden Blue, late. Kayshon Boutte as well. We went really late at wide receiver, but it looks like it's paying off with a lot of the picks that we made there. We're not going to do Terry McLaurin on the team. Who else is available? Just trying to get something different. I'm not doing Devontae Adams, but let's see if Devontae Adams, if we have one of Devontae Adams. We do. Another Jonathan. Oh, this one's got Ricky Pearsall on it. This one is looking a little rough. Is this probably one that we got Jacoby Brissett after getting 2 other QBs, is my guess. Hurts and Brock Purdy. And then we got Jacoby Brissett way late. And even because we got him way late, he still fell more. I thought we were going to win back the CLV because he signed his contract, but we haven't yet. We got Stephon Diggs, which is nice, but the Ricky Pearsall on this one is hurting. We should have gone definitely more Jacoby Lane and less Elijah Surratt. We didn't draft any Jacoby Lane until the news broke that he was kind of getting the run. So we kind of messed that one up. That's okay. And then who's after Adams? You know who I like? That was, I think, the next guy. Not DJ Moore, but Christian Watson. Let's check DJ Moore here. DJ Moore is getting a little bit of buzz, though. Do I have a DJ Moore team? I do have a DJ Moore team. This is a later one. Deebo Samuel. It's a Cam Ward team. This is an ugly one. Kinda. It was like an AJ Brown round 3 team, or no, I guess late round 2 would also be something like that. Good Parker Washington value. Good Jordan Mason value on it as well. Good Deebo Samuel value. Okay. Christian Watson. Let's see if we have a Christian Watson team. We don't. We're gonna go Watson, I think. We don't. We don't have any Christian Watson teams. So we're gonna go Christian Watson on this one. And we will figure out the rest of the team from there. Boom. Okay, do we have any DraftKings to do? We got one still to do. What do they got? What do they say about Tyrone Tracy here? Again, falling on underdog at least. Just because they signed Najee Harris, that's all it's saying. Okay, we got Marshawn Lloyd, pick 148. That's earlier than the 150s, which is where. Okay, he is going in the 150s here. We do have Josh Jacobs on this team. So, and we have three running backs, Henry, Jacobs, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. We have, who do we have at tight end? George Kittle. We need tight ends. Again, Hunter Henry, kind of letting him fall. We've seen him fall in other drafts. I'm not going to take him ahead of ADP. Marshawn Lloyd we could take, but taking him earlier and when we already have Josh Jacobs is a little, not always ideal. We do have Coleman as the second pick. We don't have a lot of Coleman, but we do have, not Joe Burrow. Do we have? We got Drake May. Drake May is a bring back on Jonah Coleman. Coleman is kind of like a pass blocking and maybe a threat to J.K. Dobbins as well, getting a lot of buzz. We already have 6 wide receivers on this team. Chase, Flowers, Wilson, Reed as well, and Golden and Dobbs. Okay, week 11 is going to be a tough week for us here. I think Jonah Coleman might be the pick here. We have tons of Lloyd, and on this one, we're going to hope that Jacobs stays strong. I think they both can pay off. But let's get Coleman. We don't have as much Coleman, and he is a bring back on our Drake May thing, and we don't have any other bringbacks on that team yet. Why not? Is there another? We could go take Strange. Let's see here. What's our next pick? 165. It's going to be hard to get both Jacoby Lane and him. Not that I need Jacoby Lane. Then we're going to go Coleman here for our 4th running back. And then we'll see if Ferguson makes it to our next pick. I think I'd rather have Ferguson than Lane, at least. Okay, Jonah Coleman. Some people are really high on him. Let's do it. Welcome to the team. That was a quick one today. Let me know what you think about what we did. See you on the next one. Some ugly teams, if you ask me a little bit. Just ugly construction-wise, but we'll see what happens because of that. I'm probably getting bored as we get towards the end of the season. In fact, I think I am transitioning to the Q1 stuff, if you ask me. Okay, see you on the next one. Peace.